Hey y'all. Hey y'all. It's your girl. It's Darcy Radiant. Yeah, and I'm here for real for a pop up. Okay, so I'm popping up, popping up, popping up. So look, God, this is the month of harvest. Yes, in October, harvest of love. So I'm finna jump right in. Catch the replay, or I hope you come on in now. But anyway, so yesterday God gave me a little wisdom on this singleness or being unmarried out here in these dating streets. He did. And he giving me a little bit more today. Okay, so this is what we got. So a wife and a husband. You know, a lot of us that's single, we out here, we waiting, we praying, we seek, we like, God, where they at, where they at, where they at. But what he gave me a little bit of today was a wife and a husband. Is not something necessarily that you become once a marriage, a wedding happens. For us unmarried people in these streets of dating, a husband and a wife is something that you are even prior to a wedding. I was like, okay, God. So you are already a wife if that is your desire, and you are already a husband if that is your desire, because a husband and a wife is a mindset. That's what God said to me today. He said it's a mindset. And mindset simply means the way we set our minds on things, or the way our mind processes things, or the way we think about or consider things. That's a mindset. So a husband and a wife does not necessarily have to do with the wedding ceremony. Because if you praying and believe in God for a mate, a husband, a spouse, or a wife, your mindset has to be there prior to a wedding ceremony. I said, okay, God. So if you believe in God and you've been whining to God, Lord, where is my husband? I'm single in these streets. I'm unmarried. You know how we do it. You are already having to become a wife in your mindset. And it's the same for a husband. It don't just happen the day after you say I do. It's a mindset. It's becoming. And this is for the Christian folks, honey. This is folks that believe the Bible and is praying to God and Jesus about their spouse. Because if it's not, like I said yesterday, you might want to bypass this if you're not believing the scriptures. So but basically, marriage or being a wife or being a husband is a mindset. It is a mindset, and it is a position, and that position happens before a marriage ceremony, before you in front of the church or the preacher, before you say I do. It's a mindset. So for those of us who are unmarried at the moment, begin to look at how you process stuff when it comes to dating or liking somebody or being attracted to somebody, because a husband or wife has the mindset of we. Did you? A husband or wife has the mindset of we. Therefore, it's no longer just I. And all this begins to take place way before you are at the church saying, I do. Yes. So it's a mindset to being a wife. It's a mindset to being a husband. Let's get our minds set on those things prior to our mates even showing up. So when they show up, we're already in the mindset of a wife or a husband. Whew. The mindset of we. Like if you go to the grocery store, or if you go to get gas, or if you're going to wash your car, most of the times, if you're unmarried, you're only considering yourself, maybe your children or something, but we have to change our mindset to we. before we find that mate, before we get that husband, before we get that wife for the brothers. So that's all I got. I'm just dropping it. I hope it's a blessing. He be speaking to me because he know what I'm believing him for. So the mindset of husband and the mindset of wife is we. And that mindset happens before you even say I do. So if you are believing God and praying and asking and preparing yourself to be a husband or a wife, it starts in the mindset. It doesn't happen the day you say I do at the church. Becoming a husband or becoming a wife takes place way prior to that. It actually takes place as you begin to ask God and pray to God for a spouse. So a husband and a wife is a we mindset. So for all of us unmarried people, begin to renew your mind. Begin to renew your mind and get in the mindset of we. And in the mindset of wife and in the mindset of husband prior to saying I do. Marriage happens before you walk down the aisle. Yep. All right, y'all. Whew, we getting it in over here. So be blessed. Renew your mind. Be transformed by the renewing your mind. Now that is in the Bible. So, yeah. God over here dropped some jewels on me. So there must be a blessing around the corner. Hey, so if it's around the corner for me, child, it's probably around the corner for you too. So if you praying for a husband, or brothers, if you praying for a wife, get in the mindset of we. Get in the mindset of we, because it's happening even before you become married. And it's a position you take. You take the position of a wife. You take the position of a husband. It don't just happen once y'all walk down the aisle. So go ahead, get in position, child. Your blessing is around the corner. All right, peace and love, y'all. Harvest and love this month.